non-negotiable. If you decide you're the kind of person who follows through on commitments, then it doesn't matter how you feel in the moment. The easiest way to build discipline is to start with small, daily commitments. Even something as simple as making your bed, drinking water first thing in the morning, or sticking to a set routine. Because every time you keep a small promise to yourself, you train your mind to follow through. And that carries over into bigger decisions, bigger goals, and bigger results. Discipline isn't about doing things perfectly. It's about doing them consistently. Some days will be harder than others. Some days, the last thing you want to do is stick to the plan. But that's when it matters most. That's when you build the kind of discipline that separates you from everyone else. The fourth habit of daily excellence is developing relentless consistency. Most people start strong, but very few stay consistent. They get excited. They commit to new habits. They feel unstoppable. But then something happens. Life gets in the way. Their energy dips. They miss a day, then two, then three. And before they know it, they're back to square one. Excellence isn't about what you do once in a while. It's not about intensity. It's about consistency. It's better to do something small every single day than to go all out for a week and then quit. The highest performers in the world aren't the ones who go the hardest in short bursts. They are the ones who show up day after day. Consistency is the foundation of everything great. Success in any area. Fitness, business, personal growth, relationships, comes down to your ability to keep showing up, even when the motivation is gone, even when the results aren't immediate, even when no one else is watching. Most people fail because they expect results too quickly. They work hard for a few weeks, but when they don't see instant progress, they assume it's not working. But that's not how success happens. Growth isn't linear. The results don't come right away, they compound over time. And if you quit too soon, you never reach the breakthrough. The people who achieve excellence understand this. They don't stop. Just because they don't see results right away. They keep going. They trust the process. They know that consistency creates momentum, and momentum leads to massive transformation. The key to relentless consistency is removing the decision-making process. When something is optional, it becomes negotiable. But when it's a must, it gets done, no matter what. You don't wake up and wonder if you should brush your teeth. You just do it, because it's part of your identity. It's who you are. If you want to be consistent, you must approach your habits the same way. Working on your goals is not optional. Training your body is not optional. Sticking to your commitments is not optional. You don't do it when it's convenient. You don't do it when you feel like it. You do it because that's the standard you've set for yourself. The biggest mistake people make is relying on willpower. Willpower is unreliable. It fluctuates. Some days it's strong, some days it's weak. And if your success depends on how much willpower you have in the moment, you'll always struggle to stay consistent. The best way to eliminate the need for willpower is to create systems. Systems make success automatic. They remove the friction between you and the action you need to take. They make it easier to be consistent because you don't have to think about it. You just follow the plan. A system could be a set time every day for your most important habit. It could be preparing in advance so that taking action becomes effortless. It could be tracking your progress to reinforce your commitment. Whatever it is, the goal is the same. Take the decision out of the process so that consistency becomes natural. Another secret to consistency is lowering the barrier to entry. Most people set themselves up for failure by making their goals too overwhelming. They tell themselves they need to work out for an hour, write for 3 hours, or make huge progress every day. But when life gets busy, those expectations become impossible to maintain. Excellence is not about going all out. It's about never stopping. Even if you only have 10 minutes, do something. Even if you're tired, take some action. Even if you're not at your best, keep the streak alive. Because the moment you stop completely, it becomes easier to quit. But if you keep the habit alive, no matter how small, you maintain your momentum.
Now, follow the road.
Consistency isn't about perfection. You will have days where you slip up. You will have moments where life gets in the way. That's normal. What matters is that you get back on track immediately. Most people let one missed day turn into a missed week, then a missed month, and then they're back at zero. But the ones who master consistency, they never let one mistake break their momentum.
After 0.4 miles,
If you want to build relentless consistency, you must hold yourself to a higher standard. You must see yourself as the kind of person who follows through no matter what. You must make your habits non-negotiable and remove the mental debate. And most importantly, you must keep going, even when you don't see results right away. The 5th habit of daily excellence is setting and maintaining high personal standards. Your standards dictate your results. You don't get what you want in life. You get what you tolerate. If you accept mediocrity, that's exactly what you'll experience. If you demand excellence from yourself, your life will rise to meet that standard. Most people lower their standards to match their environment. They adapt to the people around them. If they work in a lazy, unmotivated culture, they start making excuses. If they surround themselves with average thinkers, they start thinking small. If they see others cutting corners, they start doing the same. But excellence is not about adapting to your environment. It's about setting the standard, regardless of what's happening around you. It's about refusing to accept anything less than your best effort. It's about holding yourself accountable to a higher level of discipline, focus, and execution. Your personal standards determine the way you show up every day. If your standard is to do the bare minimum, that's exactly what you'll do. If your standard is to only take action when you feel like it, you'll stay inconsistent. But if your standard is to perform at your highest level, no matter the circumstances, you will separate yourself from the majority. Excellence isn't about being perfect. It's about consistently striving to operate at the highest level possible. It's about choosing discipline when others choose excuses. It's about choosing focus when others choose distractions. It's about choosing to push yourself further when others would stop. The mistake most people make is letting their feelings dictate their standards. They say, I'll do it when I feel ready. Or, I'll put in more effort when the results start coming. But that's backwards. Excellence is built by sticking to your standards, even when the motivation isn't there. High standards are about non-negotiables. These are the things you commit to doing, no matter what.